But I'm just saying, like, I bet the price of all of the Silent Hill games has probably gone up since the announcement yesterday. To my misfortune, because I never bought a copy of Silent Hill 3, and I don't want to play the HD collection.
Forgive me.
Is this my first time through Silent Hill Homecoming? Yes. I got it for $2. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the watch! I am the Watchman, Cuckoo Cachoo, I think is how they call it. They announced like 5 Silent Hill games yesterday. Including a remake of Silent Hill 2 by the Layers of Fear people. What?
Josh.
Hey, remember that thing from that game Silent Hill? Ah. Oh, this is a good video game. Remember when Jimi Hendrix died fighting Nazis? Yeah, I remember that game. That game was okay, except for the part where you played it. Okay. Now we're back. What? Why? Why would Joshua be hiding in a hotel? I need something to break down his boards. I, a trained soldier. Oh, I see.
Stab that guy.
Gino, hello. I'm stabbing this horrible monstrosity.
Stab it in the lungs. That's where it's weak. Oh, it stabbed you with its breath.
Yeah, this combat seems really good.
Why are you using the knife?
Because it's like a... 'cause it's fast.
Yeah, but it does shit damage.
Everything does shit damage. You do shit
the pipe
damage.
does more. I thought the pipe does more.
You do more.
Damn straight. You know, I do more. Yeah. Yeah, this is... this. I forget. There's no upside to fighting in this game, right?
No.
There's no experience system. They didn't go... that
No, they didn't
direction.
go full 360 generation.
Yeah. This thing is taking more damage than I would have expected. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, you can't stab with a pipe. Except he does kind of stab with a pipe.
Yep.
Because the developers at Double Helix said, you know what this Silent Hill game needs? Involved melee combat.
Yep. Up there you go. Upgrade your weapon. You got fire axe.
Yeah.
I like that the iconic designs of Silent Hill enemies, your bound figure, your sexy nurse, they've had the same like 3 or 4 iconic designs, your skinless dogs.
Yeah.
But they have revisited what the skinless dog looks like from person to person. Or like the bound figure looks different for James than it does for
This
Jacket Man
doofus.
here.
I believe his name is Alex Shepard. Shepard?
Shepard.
Shepard.
Shepard, you gotta go to this town, Shepard.
Shepard, the town's haunted, Shepard.
You've been a bad boy, Shepard.
Shepard, I'm the manifestation of your guilt.
Shepard, you could have saved
Shepard, they
me.
did a genocide against my people, Shepard.
Shepard, I have sex all the time, but I never have kids, Shepard.
I have 4 testicles, Shepard.
And it brings me no joy.
No, only pain. Only double the chance of cancer.
Ugh. See, this is why the Krogans. This is why they're so sad.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why the genophage is bad.
I need to replay Mass Effect 2 at some point. I feel like I have fond memories. I've replayed 1 a lot because it's easy to play fast. But I have not revisited 2. And
I
very
have not
much
revisited any of
3.
those games since I played 3 in 2012.
When 3 came out, I actually got ahead on all of my college work so that I could spend a weekend playing it without interruption.
See, I didn't play it until I was done with that semester.
No,
That's how... That was also because I absolutely fucked up my very first semester. That was my freshman year. And that was... I played a lot of League of Legends.
See, that was your mistake, ever playing League of Legends.
Says the Magic the Gathering man.
I didn't play Magic the Gathering much in college.
Oh wow, look at you, responsible adult.
My cousin had a very good bit of advice that he told me before I went to college that I abided by. He told me that there are 3 things you can do in college. You can have a good time, you can get good grades, or you can sleep. You can only do 2 out of 3 of these things. Pick well. I chose to sleep and get good grades. He chose to party and get good grades.
I chose to sleep and party, and by party I mean play video games alone.
Magic the Gathering is better than League of Legends as someone who's played neither. That is correct.
I mean, they're both hateful. Don't forget to tape the big game. 21. Okay.
Oh,
that-
I was gonna say, how do you know about the big game today?
The big game!
Did you know today is a sports solstice?
What?
Yeah. In the United States today, you can watch every major American sport today at once. There's a MLB, there's a baseball playoffs, there are NBA games, there's an NFL game, and there's a hockey game. If you burn a jersey today, you'll get good props. Like this is a logic puzzle.
I like that the monster managed to get up on me while I was doing the puzzle.
So it did. So it did.
Yeah, it's really good. I can tell. Also, because it is you have to hold left trigger to do anything. I keep on expecting to do right trigger.
What difficulty are you playing on?
This is normal. I heard enough bad things about this game's combat to know.
And normal. Things. Who was the person who was like, Silent Hill's fine, but the combat's not hard enough?
Yeah, when people say they love Silent Hill, they're like, yeah, the combat.
I love doing a do-si-do with some sort of monster in a straitjacket. But these hits don't feel like they have enough impact.
There we go.
About lacrosse, that's a great question, Liquid Steeg. I don't believe there is a lacrosse game, but I don't know that anyone knows when there's a lacrosse game.
Lacrosse is not a major sport in the United States unless you are living in the Hamptons.
Yes, if you live in the Hamptons, then lacrosse is a very big deal, because that's how you're going to get an athletic scholarship.
To Yale.
That was my favorite type of person. Person who was not good enough at the sports that most people play, so they went into one of the sports that no one plays. A lot of fencers. I know a lot of fencers.
Well, yeah, that's good when you build together your job party.
Oh, it's very useful. Yes, for sure.
You know, because fencers, they have high avoid, but low armor. But this is
They've got critical hits, high crits.
Yeah, high crits. This has been your joke about fence. What the? This PC port is compromised.
Oh, I like that warp. That was very good.
Yeah.
Do you know the different swords in fencing?
There's a foil. There's an EP. There's the rapier.
It's the last one. Saber.
Saber, sure. I've played Dungeons and Dragons. I know what pointed swords are.
Do you know what the difference is in scoring between the swords?
No, because I'm not a fucking aristocrat.
Okay. Well, with a foil, it only counts if you stab. With an FA, slashing also counts. I believe with the saber, slashing also counts.
Oh no, spooky.
His back is facing the wrong direction.
Oh. This really is a game that just says, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, and you can only hit specific places. That is another point. There are some of those weapons, some of those swords. Some hits do not count. I don't think. It's lethal hits, pointing hits. I was a very bad wrestler. What are my stats? I don't know. The only way to know if you're a good wrestler is if you have cauliflower ear. Is that a phrase you've heard before?
What phrase?
Cauliflower ear.
No.
That's for the best. It happens very frequently to wrestlers.
Oh.
Because you pop a lot of blood vessels in your ear, and then your ear gets pretty gnarly looking.
That sounds fuck. Yeah, no, I'm good. I like my ears where they are.
The rugby players too. Yeah, there's a reason why they wear ear cups. Now. How dare you damage that art with your fire axe?
It's fine.
Just like in the Silent Hill movie.
Yeah, realizing that this game takes a bunch of cues from the Silent Hill movie, it's real weird.
The cartilage gets hacked up.
Gross.
That checks out.
This is
Yep.
why I'm better than everyone else, because I didn't do sports and I don't have weird chronic injuries that will last me forever.
Boo! Your knees don't hurt all the time.
I mean, sometimes they
in
do,
there?
just because I'm turned 30 soon.
What are you doing in this
All of you.
hotel? This place should be condemned.
I also like how just every single dialogue is just like,
No place to be alone.
it's trying to be creepy, but it's just like,
I lost something.
no one has talked about,
Now all I have is memories of the past.
like, yo, lady, there's some backwards
But
men.
I don't know where they are. I can't
Well, some
go
people see the
until I
backwards
have
men, and some people see clowns, and some people see smoke monsters. Some people see
Tell
fire.
me what you need. I'll see what I can do.
No?
So
Yeah.
difficult to remember. The warm sunlight
Yes.
dancing on the water. The smell of cotton.
Set up my video intake server, Braden.
Yes,
You can do nonsense now.
that's good. I like nonsense.
Find them for me, and I'll give you what you need.
How will I know when I found them?
How will I know when I'm
See
satisfied?
better days. You'll know when you see them.
Also,
It's a
I like
question only
that
you can answer.
some of the sound in this game is mono for no reason.
Of course.
Because this is a really good PC port, is what I'm saying.
Good.
Sam, restoring its... My illness continues to worsen. Okay, anything... Mono or hard pan to one channel? I think it's literally mono.
I hope it's mono. It's the best disease you can get in high school.
Oh, jeez. My brother got mono when he was in high school.
Yeah.
I can't see my face. Maybe you will in 404. Wow.
What?
What?
I can't see my face in this hotel. Ah! We have an important question. Liquid Steeg asks, who did he kiss to get mono?
He was a popular kid in high school.
He's a popular kid in high school. He doesn't even know.
I don't know the answer to that.
What did
Actually,
he say about the
wait.
sink?
It might have been middle school.
Damn.
He might have got it like from drinking from someone's water bottle or something. But yeah,
They always
mono
say.
mono seems like a bad time.
It doesn't. It causes some of your internal organs to swell.
Yeah.
Remember, someone got mono and then they couldn't play sports for a while because getting hit the wrong way would have been lethal.
Yeah, that's not good. It says 405 scares me. I left my ducky in there.
Acquire the ducky. So are you writing, do you have a little notebook?
I think that's because this is a 360 era game. It just straight up tells you what to do.
Good.
In that very good 360 era way of at least it's not directly telling you on screen at all times.
Should put an arrow. It should look like blood or something.
Yeah.
You know? Scary.
Remember the Fable not breadcrumb trail where it literally just would constantly tell you where to go.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Twisty says that mono, in their place of origin, it's called glandular fever.
Yeah, she's from Ireland, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Steak, you're from Ireland, yes? I'm not making that up.
Prejudiced of you. That's correct. Okay.
Okay.
Dead Space had that line you could project on the floor. That's true.
Yeah. But Dead Space is cool because all of Dead Space's dumb shit is good because the UI is diegetic.
Goodness, your spine. Oh, these are the violent bugs you warned me about.
Yeah.
I do like knowing where to go. That's, there are trade-offs.
Son. Yeah, son. Son, are you hanging out with those violent bugs again? Oh, look, it's a sexy nurse.
Oh, hi, sexy nurse.
Oh, hi, sexy nurse.
I see you watch the Silent Hill movie. Of how you move. Oh, she stabbed you.
Oh, there's no hits. There is no hit stun in this game.
Oh, she's
There is no invincibility frames. It's just, hey, you got hit stun. How about you get comboed?
It's rude of that nurse to do a 5-hit combo on you into a launcher.
Yeah. It's
Like
like
go out of their way.
my experience playing Melty Blood.
So, Boom the Alien, the real life line telling you where to go is your phone. It's called Waze or Google Maps. There are a plethora
Yeah.
of
Josh?
lines
you
that
in
tell
there?
you where to go. You
What are you
skip this
doing?
cutscene? Yeah, good.
Hell, this place should be condemned.
I can't leave.
We should go out of their way to make all their mechanics
This is no place
diegetic
to be alone.
instead of that
One
no
cut
cut
nonsense.
nonsense.
That shit is so
It's dear to me. Now,
like
all
in
I
a
have
video
is
game,
me.
making your whole thing one cut doesn't mean anything.
But I
It doesn't
don't
mean
know where
anything.
you are. I can't
Yeah.
go
At
where
least
you
like
have.
Birdman, you're like, okay, this is some very interesting camera trickery.
Tell me what you need. I'll see what I can
So difficult to remember.
Birdman was very good.
The warm sunlight dancing on the wall.
Or, you know, that one scene in Children of Men.
Candy in the air.
That very
The
long
scent of
one-shot
wind
scene.
Through the trees.
Or
Find them
Sam Mendes' 1918, a movie I never
How will
saw.
I know when I found them?
3 small
But yeah,
windows
it's
of better
camera trickery and also some hidden
knowing
cuts.
you see
Yeah.
them.
Okay, I'll look around.
Who do you need to talk to start your next quest? So, I have bad news. Real life is a little closer to one of those, you know, like European RPGs where it's like, hey man, isn't it crazy? It won't tell you your objective. There's no quest markers here, man. It's just like real life. Gothic is actually real life if you think about it.
I haven't played Gothic. I believe you.
Gothic is the most German video game. Like, you
What are
think...
the long words?
You think... No, it's... To put it in perspective, Gino, there is... So, for Gothic 2, one of, like, considered to be one of the best RPGs of that early aughts era, when the developers were making the expansion, the fans wanted them to make it harder.
Good. Always a good ask from fans because they know how difficulty works.
Yeah, and so, yeah, for Gothic 2 Night of the Raven, the game is actually significantly harder. And people were like, yes, this is what we want. And it's one of the best-selling series in Germany.
What is harder about it? You don't know where to go?
Well, I think a lot of it was like they made it so that certain equipment requires higher stats. So basically, you
goodness.
have to specialize from the get-go. And they also made certain encounters just harder.
Awesome.
And I think you get fewer skill points per level.
Great. Love doing that.
Yeah, it's real good.
These bugs have human faces.
Yes, I believe they do.
I like that they turn into giblets when you hit them. Germans seem like they are definitely into masochism, says Ryan.
Stop! Jesus Christ!
Parry or something?
Yeah, no, you can parry. But there literally there goes 3/4 of my health. Because I got comboed by the sexy nurse.
Needed to parry.
Says the man who never parried.
I would have circle strafed around her, swinging my dumb axe.
I can't do that. The controls in this game are bad.
Beat this game. Did do it. I think I rolled around a lot.
I mean, it's a really bad roll.
It is a really bad roll, but they're really slow
This must
enemies.
be one of the memories that she's looking to reclaim.
Roll is only as bad as the thing you're trying to roll away from. Grasshopper.
What if I'm trying to roll away from my feelings?
Oh. The most difficult thing to roll away from. Unless you're tumbling, then it makes you feel great. Is it that tumbling is so much more pleasant sounding than rolling? Ever have tumbling class as a child?
I had to do
gym?
like gymnastics stuff. I went to a couple birthday parties at gymnastics gyms.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They make you do forward rolls, and you're like, wow. I was upside down for a
It's
second.
just like Dark Souls. Silent Hill versus Resident Evil fighting game. We all lose.
Boy.
You can't
Be
wash
very
it
funny.
off. The difference is that there have been good Resident Evil games in the last 19 years.
Oh, Silent Hill versus Resident Evil fighting game is very funny. What do you think would be the best, like, Marvel versus Capcom style fighting game? Just two properties. Just give me two properties.
I mean, I've said before, they already kind of did, there was BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, which features both the cast of Persona 4 and also a giant tank called Blitz Tank that is literally just a tank.
Jeff Blitz Tank. Oh wow, I like how those bugs don't animate on the wall. That's
No.
awesome. It's incredible.
You should look up Blitz Tank. Because it is a fighting game character that is literally just a tank.
Is Blitz Tank 2 words?
No, it is one word.
That's what I thought.
It's from the indie fighting game. Oh, and Ruby also is also Rooster Teeth's own Ryubi is also in BlazBlue Cross Tag.
I don't know what a Rooster Teeth is.
Okay, yeah, what's a Rooster Teeth?
Those are the Machinima people, right?
Yeah, they made
Versus Blue?
Yeah, they made the Red versus Blue. Their workplace was apparently a toxic nightmare mess to work in. LeVar Burton's daughter worked there for a while and was very open about, like, everyone was super racist to me.
Toilet stinks like poison.
Yeah.
See Blitz Tank now. I like his face.
Yes, it's just a skull!
Is an electrical tank prototype of the research project Gestaltstoff. So Stofft.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
Skull talk?
No! It's just a tank! Akatsuki
Okay, so-
Blitzkampf is a strange game. It's one of
Ruby
those indie
Rose.
fighting games that is just like there's a universal parry button, so you can just parry everything. It's that kind of weirdo. Yeah, it's a skull on a really long neck.
Yeah. Apparently, the average salary at Rooster Teeth was $20K a year. Wow.
Yeah, that's...
It's not livable
Josh,
in most places in the United States. Where are they based out of? Is it California?
Probably. Oh,
bad.
look. Oh, look, it's a writhing thing.
Look at it. He's just laying back. He's like, hey, baby.
I
it
love
going?
how nonplussed this doofus is every time a monster shows up. It's like, wow, you gotta be shitting me. It's a claw Spider-Man. His limbs
he's
are
seen
backwards.
war.
Yeah. Austin, Texas, apparently. Which is not a cheap city to live in.
Oh, not at all. I like that they've kept this guy in the jacket, kind of from Jacob's Ladder. They took all of the stuff from Silent Hill 2 and none of the understanding about why people liked it.
Oh, yeah. No, it's... This entire game just feels like a Western game developer being told, no, harder, faster, more intense.
He needs to have the jacket from Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, you know.
That's what people loved about it.
Yeah, the bomber jacket.
I used to wear bomber jackets to my classroom. I wore nothing but bomber jackets.
And they let you be a teacher?
Yeah, I wore nothing but bomber jackets and leather jackets for an entire year. And now I wear pea coats because they're cheaper.
Kids, I'm the cool teacher. This is my bomber jacket.
I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I am 100% the teacher who always comes to work in a suit.
Oh,
You know.
doesn't surprise me at all.
No, that doesn't surprise me at all.
I think we've made this comment off the podcast, but I don't take a lot of my life very seriously, but I take my job very seriously. And anything related to my job very seriously. It's like the one thing that you will never see me not take seriously. Anyways, Gino, you're here.
As you can tell from the bomber jacket.
Yeah. Have
Go
you
ahead.
seen this fucking Draymond Green documentary all the way? Because holy
Oh.
shit.
You sent it to me like 10 minutes ago, and I'm here helping Braden figure out Silent Hill.
It's very scary. I'm very upset and scared by...
Oh my god, Gino, you have to see this. It's
But
fucking...
yes, you're right. Doing Silent Hill 2 again, but bad, is also a Silent Hill staple at this point.
Yes, they've done Silent Hill 2 again, but bad at least twice already, between Silent Hill Origins and this. It's released, like, within 6 months or a year of each other.
I don't hate Silent Hill Origins.
I don't either. It's just worse than Silent Hill 2, and it's very clearly trying to be Silent Hill 2. You idiot! This game jacked you up. It did the Dark Souls thing. We're looking at a thing you had to interact with, and then an enemy arose in the shadows. Now they're using science and technology to make the blood splatter show up where you hit the enemy.
Do you like how when the spider thing puts its legs together, it looks like a butt?
I didn't notice that it's got a spot where its head should be, but instead of being where it should be, it's where its dongus should be.
I think the combat in this game is very poor.
Oh. Maybe you should get good.
Maybe you should fuck off.
Point.
Yeah.
You
Anyways.
considered becoming a competitive Silent Hill Homecoming player? Make this your thing. Stream only this.
Okay, that increases my max health. I see.
Drugs?
No, the serum.
Yes. It's fine. He's just full of the serum. his health.
Yeah, that serum is just... Listen, they give the soldiers some stuff.
This came up on the Discord on Giant Bomb. Just posed this, but is James actually a better character conceptually as a concept than Harry? Is that why
I
no
mean,
one
James
wants
is
to
a
touch
character.
Silent Hill? Is that the reason why no one wants to touch Silent Hill 1?
I mean, well, there's just not as much there for Harry. James,
There's some weird amnesiac stuff that the first game is much more explicit about the occultist stuff
yeah,
that they
but
later
that's
doubled down on in 3.
can block bullets. Did it block bullets? I just think that James, there's the whole biography there. Like, there's a reason why he's tortured. That makes him a bit more compelling. Harry is just, where's my daughter? I need to find my daughter. We don't know anything about Harry's wife. We barely know anything about Harry. It's really more about...
I don't know. I think that there's stuff to the whole Dr. Kaufman stuff.
Oh yeah, no, there's
that's not
stuff, but yeah, they're never not
compelling stuff is the Silent Hill, not the Harry vacation.
I don't know. There's the Dr. Kaufman stuff. There's all that stuff with Dahlia getting telekinetic powers.
Yeah, but that's all the, like I said, that's all the occult stuff. It's just not as compelling as a dude dealing with trauma.
Well, and again, this is why when they made Silent Hill 3, they went back to Silent Hill 1 and was like, that's the only way we can keep going, right?
Because 2 doesn't have through line, really. Where's the game telling you to go?
I think I have to go back to the lady now.
Lady in the hole?
Yeah,
Oh, find 3 memories. You found the memories?
I think so. Let's see. No, I found
Her
2
memories
memories
back.
but there wasn't anywhere I could go on that floor.
Did you say these memories are shattered?
No, that's a different game.
I've
They're
said
scattered
this before.
memories.
I've said this before, and I will say it again. There's a lot you can say about, you know,
Sam Barlow.
but I think that Shattered Memories is my favorite Silent Hill game. And I think part of that is actually all that shit with Dr. Kaufman giving you an actual DSM psychological profile is so fucking cool. That game's got cool ideas.
I'll play it someday.
And again, I would
Yeah.
like to see that game come to modern consoles and modern technology because it's still stuck with PS2 on the PS2 and Wii.
Yep. And PSP.
Yeah, but only weirdos like Gino will talk to you about how the PSP could have been something.
Have
I
a
mean,
PSP.
I will tell you right now, the PSP is great if you like JRPGs and tactics stuff and didn't own a DS.
You go down the middle.
At least the PSP had a lifespan. Gino wrote an entire article and was paid money to talk about why the Vita could have been
Yes.
something.
I mean, it could have.
I enjoyed
Well,
it.
he couldn't have.
It was nice when I was commuting. It was very nice to play on my bus. Had a lot of
Hey,
good games on it.
Nah, the Vita did its job of being an indie playing box,
Indie,
and then the
Japanese
Switch came
RPG, and then also every single visual novel from Japan came
Yeah.
onto it as well.
Yep, and now
NIS loved the Vita.
Yeah, and they almost went bankrupt.
Just didn't play Prinny I Want to Be the Hero enough times.
Listen, I did my part. I bought Labyrinth of Refrain.
It's a good name for a game.
Which is a dungeon crawler that they published.
Did NIS? No, that was a different developer.
So, Nippon Ichi almost went bankrupt, and basically the thing that saved them from Total Obsolescence was
Say it.
their U.S. publishing arm.
Yeah.
Like, basically all of their stuff that wasn't Disgaea tanked when they tried to branch out.
There was also they put a lot of money in the Marl Kingdom franchise.
It's a moral
weird.
kingdom.
You mean Makai
Oh.
Kingdom?
Makai Kingdom, right. They did a bunch of Disgaea spin-offs that just didn't move anything.
Like I said, you needed to buy Prinny, I'm the Hero.
They
Jerks.
made 2 of those.
I played the first one.
There was
Yomawari.
There was Witch in the 100-Year Night.
But no, yeah, NIS America made a shit ton of money just localizing things that people like Jeff, Braden, and I were asking for to come into the United States, and we bought it, and that saved the company. Like they did Ys 8.
Yeah, after a certain point, they took over publishing Falcom stuff in the
Falcom
West.
and also Grasshopper. Remember the
Yes,
re-release
that's right.
of Killer 7, they did that as well, which the original translation of Killer 7 was not good. And they also
I
entered
would say that the quality of Killer 7 is
But they also entered a strategic alliance with Nihon Falcom, Spike Chunsoft, and also Kadokawa.
Yep.
And so now they are the go-to translator for that. They also do 5PB from time to time.
Yeah.
I remember they did the Psychopaths visual novel and a couple of the ones after that.
But
Did you not find the memories for this
No,
woman?
I'm missing one.
And then also, I know that it's a bit of a recurring joke on the interwebs, but they also got the Toho license to like localize the Toho license.
Which one of them had Metal Gear Acid? That's Konami. Oh, that's the PSP.
Apparently, they were the English localizer for RPG Maker, the last 3 versions of RPG Maker, which RPG Maker makes money.
Let's look at the map and let's figure out where you haven't gone.
Anyways, yeah. Talk to us about NIS.
I've looked everywhere.
Or Falcom.
No,
or
504.
Nipponichi.
The closet.
Okay.
Didn't click on.
I want to.
504 closet.
I'm just looking over all of the. Yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, some of their localization work has been criticized. For example...
not only criticized, they've been shutting down the fan translation communities associated. They've been dropping the hammer. They've been dropping the hammer on anyone that touches the Legend of Heroes games and
we've got a good question in chat. What is Disgaea?
Okay.
Okay, so Disgaea is like a tactics game, but it's wacky, and then you realize that the tactics matter way less than just learning how to efficiently grind and get the numbers to go up. Because the real game part of Disgaea has nothing to do with the part where you play it. It's the part around the part where you play it.
Yeah, it's getting the anime. That's the appeal of Disgaea.
The anime is shit.
If we do Disgaea, I need Sparky
Disgaea.
Buzzsaw. I need Sparky Buzzsaw because he has said on no uncertain terms that Disgaea is his favorite video game franchise.
Yeah, he likes it when the numbers go up. It's a Pete Busby sort of game.
It's a Billy Rothard.
Billy Rothard, excuse me.
I've never actually touched the Prinny games. Are they in any way different?
They're action games.
They're action games.
They're side-scrolling action games. They're very hard. They're Metal Slug-ish.
Yes. Very difficult because it's melee combat. Then, yeah. You can only take one hit because you're a Prinny. Okay, so 504, so keep going straight.
Ignore the boar in 504. Fuck that.
That it?
Nope.
Oh, damn it. Wait, look at the map again. Let's figure this out. Where haven't you been? Damn it, the secrets weren't in that chest. Okay, elevator? Did you try to open the elevator?
I did.
Oh, check the map again. Did you click on the elevator?
I did.
Okay, you did on this floor.
I think
you didn't on the lower floors.
the one Nippon Ichi game I would actually kind of maybe want to check out is maybe ZHP Unlosing Ranger versus Dark Death Evil Man.
I said La Pucelle Tactics is on Steam now. And that's kind of like the proto Disgaea.
I want to play Unlosing Ranger, though.
Okay. Unlosing Ranger versus Death Dark Evil Man.
Dark Death Evil Man.
Say it right.
God damn it. And it's ZHP Unlosing Ranger
Yes,
versus
it's a Thai
Dark Death
Hero
Evil
project.
Man.
Always Hero Project?
Yes.
It's... Man, ZHP has, like, the ultimate NIS writing in it. Like, it's just non-stop, pure,
Wacky
unadulterated,
Japan.
wacky Japan bullshit. It's good, but it's, like, at its most potent form.
I fucking hate the writing in Disgaea.
Well, that's why I want to play Unlosing Ranger, because it seems to be the most unadulterated, off-the-rails version of that writing.
So you're saying you want it harder, more uncut?
I want it as uncut. I basically want to take a shot of Everclear. That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah. I like
Brayden,
it when I try to It's like you with your adventure games, Chris. I'm just wandering around, not knowing where to go.
you don't, Brayden, you have zero investment in social media, so I have to just not even ask it as a question. So, are Resident Evil 4 fans?
Yeah.
There's a new thing for Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Uh-huh,
And
yeah.
people are freaking about a very minute detail because, of course, they are. And it's
Yeah.
because that dog in the bear trap is, by default, DOA in the remake. And people don't like that.
Is there a dog that's dead? People don't like it?
Yes, you can save the dog in the bear trap.
You can do that in the original game, you doofus.
No, but in the remake, the dog is dead.
Oh, wow, they're changing it up.
Canon. This is not canon. We need to find this woman's memory, y'all. It's...
Yeah, I know. I saw that stuff and I said, this looks good, and then I didn't think about it. Because whatever, that game's coming out in 5 months.
I'll look up where to find her memories.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Because otherwise, I'm going to have a fucking fit.
Oh, that's why I'm helping.
Oh, and you give me shit for throwing
Yes, I
fits when I'm
do.
playing
You-
adventure games.
Okay, the Grand Hotel postcards.
Oh, you complain too much. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
you
first
do.
one's in room... First one is in room 403 in the bathroom.
Alright, I think I got that one.
Second one is in room 507 on a bed.
Wait, room 403 in the bathroom.
403 in the bathroom.
How do I get into room 403?
Just says there's one in a bathroom cabinet in 404. There's one on a bed. Do you have to jump down a hole?
Maybe. I might have to jump down a hole. I can't jump down a hole from 503, though.
Hole on 5. Oh no. Maybe? Open. Is that 403 that you're looking
Yeah.
into? Yeah, there's a hole. Look through the hole again. Through that hole, and you can see the other hole.
Okay.
See? On the right,
So I have to...
the hole in the roof. You need to jump down. Go up to 5
Cool.
and then jump down. Boom.
I love video games.
I do too. Sickness.
Oh, Resident Evil 4 is bad. Ooh. Oh, that's my only
I
bit.
never said that it was bad.
No,
I
I'm
said it
talking
was not as
about
good as...
Mike.
Oh, okay. I just
No,
think
your
that
bit
Mist
is, it's not as good as Mist. I love hypercards.
Mist is literally one of the most
Hypercards are my
important video
life.
games ever made, and people
Know
forget
what
about
else
the
is
fact
one of the most important games ever made?
People
Corpse
forget
Party,
that it
motherfucker. That don't mean it good.
literally sold almost all of North America on investing into CD-ROM technology.
Yeah, congratulations. You've
Played-
described how it's important. You haven't described how it's good.
It is good because it has some of the most authentic
There's a hole right there.
in
Yeah.
environmental storytelling and world building through environmental interactions.
No, it's a bunch of hypercard backgrounds, and then you click on the monkeys a bunch. You're wrong.
I have
on
an
that.
important point to make about Mist.
I think I found all the memories. that
You
I was
haven't
looking
played
for.
Mist.
I should give them back to you.
Missed out.
Okay, I officially... Brayden cannot give me bad fucking shit for all of the terrible jokes I say on the podcast or when he is streaming, because that is awful. That is awful.
Weren't riven by what I said?
That was good. That is good.
I hate this thing and its head dong. Like sitting in an easy boy.
Do you think that some of these there came a point when the smoothness in graphics for horror games just made them look lamer?
This is.
I think this design's just worse than the designs in some of the
I
other
think
games
this
in
game
the
is
series.
just bad.
It's not the fidelity of the graphics that are causing problems here. I think so. Did you get attacked by a bug? It's good. Roll away. Yes. Roll around him.
I would,
Stick and
except
move.
the hit. You don't seem to get any iframes. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I did.
Doesn't matter. He's not going to chase you down these stairs. Not getting XP for stabbing that thing. Hi, sexy nurse. You need to remove some armor so you don't fat roll. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Roll around her.
I can't. I love
Get it,
execution
right her to the
moves.
fry.
I love execution moves in my video.
Like
in
execution
Silent
moves
Hill.
Zoom in on the lady's butt. The end of the execution move.
I mean, yeah, that's just.
When I
that's
think
just
about
good living.
franchises that desperately needed fan service, think of
Yes?
Silent Hill.
I cannot roll.
I
Gino,
have no
you
legs and I cannot roll.
piece of shit. You've lied to me.
Roll away. Keep rolling. Just keep rolling. Go. Yeah. Or stop rolling.
I think this game is poor. And not
No,
and not
it's
as
old
you know
copies.
as funny of a. See, like tank controls, that I understand.
Good of you to shoot that thing in his lungs. They gave it glowy bits, so you knew where to shoot it. You have to wait till it breathes in. And shoot it in. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I know how to play a video game, Dad.
Killing the bad guy's son?
Yeah. I
You
did
got
it.
3
I
memories.
beat the bad guy to level 7.
Excellent.
Is this what you wanted?
Thank you.
Boop boop. Okay. Cool. I got this key.
It's for the strange key, strange lady. Dave,
Would.
so you never have to do this again.
Yeah. It's fine. I hear this game is not very long.
It's not. And you're eventually going to get better weapons that are like cartoonishly violent. Then it becomes even more of an action game.
Oh, Brayden.
Yeah.
I have a question in chat.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna read
Is this game of Bloodborne?
No.
No.
It's not,
It's not hard.
it's not Steel Rising.
So this came up in the Giant Bomb Discord. So let's say that you're someone who saw the trailer for Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy. My head's just mush right now.
S.
Silent Hill F.
Yeah.
And you find out that the person writing this made some visual novels called When They Cry.
Uh-huh.
And you wanted to get into When They Cry. How would one go about it? And I
Watch
was
the
like,
Higurashi anime.
watch the anime. Not the reboot anime, just the original anime.
No, don't watch Higurashi Go. Watch the original 2006 Higurashi When They Cry. The
Don't watch
animation,
the OVA episodes.
the animation in that first season's real janky.
But
And
it's
the
most-
OVA is a waste of time.
yes, there's a swimsuit episode where we
It's
won't.
bad.
Anyways, but watch the original anime. It's janky. It's not a perfect.
It's not a looker.
It's not a perfect adaptation even of the source material, but it gets the job done. But if you're gonna tell me, well, I want the true Higurashi experience, play the games in chronological order. The first one is free.
No one is ever going to ask this question to us, though.
I might write a blog about it.
How many people are going to be like, why, yes, thank you. I would love to spend 80 hours reading a visual novel.
But the first game is free. You can just play that game and
Yeah.
figure out on your own if you want to actually get invested in the entire story arc there. Which will, and I think this is the warning, it will take you about 30 to 40 hours to see this to conclusion.
But this is the lady with the big cleaver. Seen people post pictures of this.
Yeah.
I remember when this picture was going, when this boss fight in particular was going around the internet, the joke was they made a booby pyramid head.
Oh, this is a boss? Cool.
Speaking of animes with maybe rough animation quality, is Way of the House Husband good show?
It's good.
It sounds like you might as well just read the manga.
Tried to watch it, and the animation quality was very stilted.
It's a fucking slideshow.
Yeah, it's a slideshow, and that really messed with me.
And it's just like, why would you make it this way? The whole point of animation is to make it animated.
Mayor Bartlett.
You're gonna draw first blood?
Mayor Bartlett, I need to talk to you.
Bartlett, you should get away from that giant cyst.
Make an appointment in my office.
What the hell's happened to Shepherd's Glen? You're the mayor.
Shepherd's
These
Glen.
people are your
The only
responsibility.
example of an anime having a minimalistic art style and animation style that I think actually works is maybe Nyan Nyan Biori.
You didn't
And
do
that's
a
a
good
show
job
that
protecting your own son, did you?
really
You don't
gets a
even know
lot
where he
out
is.
of having its very mise-en-scène, sticking on environmental shots with no characters to just set a mood and tone. But yeah, Way of the House Husband is rough.
You don't know anything about my son.
It sucked to look at.
This
And it's
is
such a good manga. It's such a funny story.
This is surrealist and inane.
The hell is this?
Belongs to your son.
It's a cool watch, kid.
Where is he?
Joey.
Yes, Joey. He
Like
and
how
my
melty
brother
this
were
man's
friends.
face looks.
I need to find him.
That's
that's
just that
right.
360 aesthetic.
No,
Right.
that's what I was gonna say. An
Yeah.
entire generation of games, every
God.
human looked like this.
I
Yeah.
forgot that the cutscenes in this game had that weird film filter
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
I can't protect them.
It's so fucking bad.
Protect them from what? What did you do?
Remember
make
when
a
Mass
character.
Effect 1 had a weird film filter that you had to disable to have the game run on a decent frame rate?
Yeah.
You can't stop them.
Missed the filter when it was gone.
You too.
Be warm at night.
I mean, it was a cool idea for Mass Effect. The problem is that it just completely tanked the game's frame rate, especially on 360.
Where's my brother?
Ham hock looking man.
Just a...
Cat Sage.
This is why you shouldn't have wine straight from the bottle. Start to look like this guy.
This is so...
Whoa,
Like-
whoa, 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 whoa.
Like, this is meant to be, like, upsetting and kind of, like, surreal. It's just very stupid.
Sick fuck. Oh no. What did he say, you sick fuck?
So, Gino, Brayden, how do you think Jan's going to react to Silent Hill 3?
He's not going to play Silent Hill 3.
Oh.
If he plays Silent
He
Hill
will
3.
not play Silent... He was having a bad time. What is...
Yeah, you're gonna, yep, shoot the bags.
Yeah, okay.
He can punch his own bags? I forget.
No, you hit the bags.
Speed bag, yeah, there you go. Oh, he hates it. Weird trick.
One weird trick!
Just hate him. How you punched your own organs, you idiot.
Oh...
Viscera on the screen, and that's how you know that this is a serious game.
This is clown shit.
Got him.
What the fuck? Motherfucker literally just grabbed me.
Dropped you. I just wanted to look at you. I like that he punches. He punches pretty well, honestly. It's good form for a guy with no legs. Do you have penises? Just kind of.
No, this Silent Hill is not a penis game. I mean, it sometimes it is. Pyramid Head is just a
I
giant
mean,
penis.
what is the daddy boss, Abstract Daddy?
You're
Okay,
an
what are
abs-
the?
That's what they call me. That's what
So,
they called Picasso.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing then. What's going on the bottom right with this man's torso? Hey. That's a dingle. Here you
Oh,
go.
wait.
You,
Yep, supposed to go
Tactics.
around and hit the glowing red bit. No. No.
no. Seems like it should be a weak point.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it would be.
Do you think
Yeah, it'd
this
be
boss? Do you think this boss encounter has the rule of 3?
Like,
I think this game is poorly made.
Say what?
oh, now you're gonna have to fight him again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what this boss's name is.
Sepulcher.
Oh. Did it say that? Did
Yes.
like a title
And the
card
load-
come
also,
up and go?
just want to point out, I have a solid state drive, and the load times for this game are still not
Great.
insignificant.
You gotta kill his organ bins. Ah, you punched your own blitz, you idiot. Wasted by your own petard. My favorite Star Trek captain.
Okay, video game.
Yeah, this is
Poor?
not. You might want to heal yourself.
You might want to heal yourself.
look, I'm.
Anyways, no, I don't want to talk about basketball. We got to discuss more serious matters like.
Why are you
flashbacks.
targeting the wrong thing?
Awesome. I like his combat moves. Got big small child picked up an axe and is doing axe kata.
Yeah, that's me. See, it literally grabs you the second phase starts. That is unavoidable damage.
Kill yourself. And then shoot him with a gun, I guess. I don't know. Slash his arms. Yeah. Take that, you idiot, and then fuck up his head. Oh no, that's. I think you just gotta do the thing you're doing. Cut his arm. Yep.
Yeah,
It's
who
not
knows
a
if
weak
that
point.
did anything.
Only have 9 bullets. Oh, well, we got no bullets now, so I guess. Here we go. Cut his arm. Yeah. Yes, and now hit his head with the axe. Okay, it's a special cutscene to let you know you hit him. Now you know.
See, Brayden, the boss fights are actually puzzles, which means that this is authentic to the source material.
No, it isn't.
Oh. Down a radical hole.
This game is deeply inept. In a way
I
that
fell
I
down
was,
the hole.
I was
Fall
not.
down a hole.
I was not expecting this game to be just
I'm
like.
in a hole.
This is some real B tier clown shit. Like if this game had come out 5 years later, it would have been an indie horror game that released on Steam for $20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this was a $60 video game with the name Silent Hill on it.
Yep. Ami just let you do anything. Pretty much.
Konami don't give a fuck. They definitely don't have ties to organized crime. What are you talking about?
Just because they found health spas more profitable than video games.
Well, it's okay. They
And
remembered.
Pachi slot.
They're like, wait a second, the pandemic fucked up our business. Oh, right, we own a bunch of valuable video game IP. Let's get people who care to make good Castlevania collections.
Only collections, no new games.
No. That costs money and requires development talent.
So
How'd you fall from the hole into the cell?
It's a dream world. It's like...
So Brayden, I'm still obsessed with all of these people who are genuinely upset that the doggo is dead in Resident Evil 4.
Maybe you can still save it. Maybe the trailer just...
You see its a complete corpse, like it's been
Okay.
eviscerated. So I have to read these comments. So, but now how is the doggo going to save you later? I'm guessing they're removing the whole thing.
Why are you reading this? I don't care.
They're gonna remove anything that made RE4 campy and fun. They're just gonna grim it up like every horror game these days.
No, shut the fuck up, internet.
You showed them.
I feel like this is a sign of exactly what I was worried about. It's gonna be so much more
I'm going to
serious
mute
and
you.
dark than the original that it's gonna lose its charm.
I've muted
Don't, in
ZP.
fact- You don't have to read it. You don't.
I don't need to know about what inane people think about Resident Evil.
Deputy Wheeler.
Well, well. Back in the world as a little.
Hey, Brayden.
Yeah.
Get here.
I'll put you here.
And if you wanted a actual screenshot for this stream,
Let me out.
think that guy with his face all washed out from the
Yeah.
light would have been it.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
I don't know. Last thing I remember, I was in a greenhouse with Mayor Bartlett.
Sam Bartlett? That lunatic? Where is he? I got
Guys
a couple
really
questions
gotta
I'd like to ask him about what's been
shotgun
going
pointed at.
on around
Is he not
here.
gonna realize like you just materialized in this cell?
No, he put me here because it's like a dream. Anyway, I'm gonna unmute ZP now.
Okay.
Well, you're not going to be
Further
able to ask him
evidence
anything.
that this podcast
dead.
network
Dead?
likes to take away my constitutional rights as a
This
joke.
is a private Discord.
No, it is not.
This is not a public
I'm just
space.
trying to
The
find
go-
my brother,
let's
okay?
have a
I
congressional
told the
hearing
man
about
might know
how
something.
this is a means of
His son is
expression.
missing, too.
Am I silencing conservative voices?
Give you the right to kill a man.
I didn't kill anybody.
Don't put that
And
evil
what
on me.
happened to Mayor Bartlett?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Well,
this guy.
He must
That
have
monster
tripped on a
killed
tree
him.
root and impaled himself or something. That's the only way to explain it.
Now it sounds like you're lying to me and yourself.
He must have tripped on a tree root and
Tell me what
impaled
you really
himself.
saw.
It was some kind of creature, but worse than the others. It came
Monster
to life
killed
out of a
him.
goddamn tree.
This is
That's what killed him.
this
That's
is
the truth. I swear.
So
This
you've
seems bad.
seen the creatures too.
What?
But also, you can like,
We should get moving. I'm not sure it's safe here.
huh?
what?
seen the creatures too.
Like, what if people just left? What if?
Hurry up.
Shepherd's
Follow me.
Glen has got some stuff going on. Look,
I hate that. No, I don't hate this, but like,
it's fine.
this is clown shit.
Yeah, it's inept. It's like it's a C.
So this came out
In 08 or 09?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
came
wait.
out in 08.
Okay, I was gonna say, when did this
Looks
come out?
clear.
This actually
Stay
came out
close.
before Fallout 3 because this whole dialogue stuff seems proto Fallout 3. I
Don't think
gonna
it-
say.
I don't think it
check
did.
it
I
out
think
first.
Fallout 3 came out in 07.
Yeah, no, it came 1 month after.
Boom the Alien makes a good point. Real estate market is tough out there. People can't afford to leave. Where are they gonna go?
I mean, as
These
someone whose
prices?
rent is going up $100 next year.
Month?
Yeah, $100 a month.
Damn.
I'm sorry to hear
Sucks.
that. Also, Braden, I'm not sure you saw this, but tabletop is canceled.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Let's not say any more than that.
Okay.
Hold up. I gotta think. Listen, I think I know someone that can help us out.
Also, have you seen Jeff Rudd, our beautiful, wonderful man, our boy?
Is he?
The latest list that he published on Giant Bomb.
No, because I've been playing this.
Time for that now, Alex.
So he published a list, and it is titled "Games Where Pierce Brosnan Wields a Firearm in First Person." Number
How long
one,
is the list?
3 games.
Come on.
Okay,
Nightfire, GoldenEye, and The World Is
No,
Not
he only
Enough.
has 3 games. The Lawnmower Man, GoldenEye 007, and The World Is Not Enough. You can send your suggestions on his list.
Well, I guess Nightfire is just his likeness. That's just a hammerhead shark that is also a penis that is also a naked man.
Yeah, so this enemy type sucks to deal with. I remember this scene. Once I saw that man, I'm like, ah, yes, this is where they introduced the hammerhead
Penis Shark.
sharks. Comes in action, like things jump out at you and go, ah!
You feel like you'd rather play Alan Wake? Yeah, people like Alan Wake. Alan Wake is at least aware of its schlock category.
It's not aware of it enough, though. And also, some of the late game combat stuff in Alan Wake does not feel great. But at least it has good atmosphere.
Boop boop.
My biggest problem with Alan Wake is that once you kind of understand how it plays, like every single environment you enter and explore, you know, it's like, this is just gonna end with some sort of big fucking combat arena where everything storms me and I gotta shoot them in the face with light flares.
Yeah.
Like everything ends with I'm just gonna get swarmed by Left 4 Dead zombie things.
Yeah, but it's got the hammy, overwrought narration of a Stephen King novel.
Hey.
Oh goody.
Oh,
trying
now
to figure out all these characters.
The music is dropping back in just to let you know, hey, Akira Yamaoka got paid, at least.
Good.
For this.
First stop paying Akira Yamaoka, please. Did not realize that one of the characters from Arcana Heart is also in this Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle
Yes.
thing you told me about.
Yes. It's got all your favorites. It's got all of them under Night in births.
Oh.
Some kind of Senran
Oh.
Kagura character.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
Oh,
a
that's
Senran
right.
Kagura crossover.
The Boot Ninja from Senran Kagura. They also added
Well,
her.
also, did you see the latest Senran Kagura crossover event?
Yes, I am aware.
Darkstalkers is gonna be
What?
a part of the Senran Kagura. Oh, you didn't see this one?
Listen, that doesn't surprise me at all, because Capcom don't give a fuck. They'll...
Yeah, no, Senran Kagura Cross Vampire is actually collaboration between Senran Kagura and the
Darkstalkers?
Darkstalkers characters.
Ah, you mean Vampire Savior. My favorite.
Yeah, it's actually called Senran Kagura New Link Cross Vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it is.
But yes, instead of making another Darkstalkers game, they allowed the Senran Kagura team to make the girls wear Senran Kagura outfits.
Or you mean Darkstalker? Like, sure, that makes sense. Sure, giant titty ninja wearing a Morrigan and outfit. Sure, that's the level of quality we're going for. Darkstalkers is a fun fighting game.
I mean, it's just Street Fighter with slightly different characters.
No, it isn't.
It's a much more fast.
Nah. Like Darkstalkers is like kind of the bridge between Street Fighter and like the Marvel versus games. Because it's a lot faster. You can air block.
It's closing those stalls.
Momentum.
Open them and then someone closes them. I like that this thing's arm's messed up. One curly arm.
Where's your curly arm at? That's what they say in...
This monster's not that creepy looking. Just looks dumb.
Sure is hard. It's sure annoying to deal with. The game sure thinks they're cool because there's a lot of them.
But yeah, this is going to be one of the most frequent monsters you see from here on out.
Oh, cool.
I remember a sequence in this game where I think I might have killed 20 of them.
Cool.
In a row.
Don't you, when you play a horror game, don't you love weird actiony parts where the villains and enemies you go up against feel completely inconsequential and not a threat?
I think it was a turret sequence.
Of course this game has a turret sequence.
Of course this game has a turret sequence!
I think there's a turret sequence in this game.
I've told you, Gino, about my one of the rules that came up during the Wheel of Dubious FPSs, which was time to turret sequence.
That's good. Yep, that's good. Checks out.
I forget if you developed that before or after playing Duke Nukem Forever.
I think it was okay.
Wow. Didn't mash hard enough, I guess.
I guess not.
Them legs.
That was cool. That was a cool looking thing. I'm glad Justin tapped in because I have to bop out very quickly. I will be back.
Okay. Hi, Justin.
How are y'all doing this evening?
How do you like Silent?
Sad.
You like Silent Hill?
I don't know much of anything about any of the Silent Hills.
Okay, we're playing the bad one.
Playing the worst one. One of the worst ones. I think Downpour is more reviled.
Oh, wow, okay. This is also putting me back a decent amount, too, huh? Cool.
How else would it go? Yep. So, this Silent Hill is the action-y Silent Hill. It was made by a U.S. studio. Oh, he knows how to climb. Just run away from these guys. Yeah. Roll away.
There's
Slow.
no iframes on the roll either. I think
Oh,
it's
there isn't.
literally just hitbox. It's oops all hitbox.
They know how to open doors?
That is a very shitty roll.
Yeah.
A soldier, too. He should know how to roll better.
So this isn't the same guy as in the second game, is it?
No. But
No.
he's
Looks
wearing a
kinda
bomber
similar.
jacket.
Wearing the same jacket, basically. Both of them are dressed like the main character from Jacob's Ladder. That's what they're going for.
I've never seen it.
Watch Jacob's Ladder. It's a good movie.
I'm not really a horror fan.
Well, welcome
Fair.
to the Wheel of Dubious Horror Games!
Started a bunch of important. It's an important horror movie.
Yeah,
It's
I-
not even
I've
that
heard-
horrifying.
I've heard the name and I looked it up, but I've never seen it.
Silent Hill owes a
covered it
lot to
before.
Jacob's Ladder.
Well,
they've
it
said
owes
as much.
everything to it.
Yeah.
It owes every single thing about it to Jacob's Ladder. And then they made multiple, like, the character design here. That jacket is the jacket that in character Jacob's Ladder has. The monster designs, like some of them are very Jacob's Ladder inspired. A lot of stuff. I mean, Jason Alexander's in it. Does that help? Make you more or less likely to see it?
Jerry, I'm in the Jacob's Ladder! Well, you gotta go up in the ladder! You gotta go up in the ladder, Jerry! Was it all a dream?
I don't know who Jacob Alexander is.
He's George Costanza in
George
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Never really
He's
watched any Seinfeld.
Even
you
I've seen
watch-
Seinfeld, Justin.
I mean, I've seen some Seinfeld, but I didn't know that. I don't know who George Costanza is.
He's the man with the glasses.
I just looked it up. I see. I recognize him now.
I come back to pick up a fucking sandwich,
do you
and I have Justin here saying just the most blasphemous shit.
have you seen
It's-
Disney's Cinderella?
The animated movie, yes.
Oh, the live action one with Whitney Houston, Brandy.
Wait. Oh, that one. I thought you were talking
Jason
about the
Alexander.
one with Elle Fanning.
Oh, Jason Alexander is in the one with Whitney Houston.
Because I was going to say, he's one of the gargoyles in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Everyone's favorite
also
part of that
true.
movie. Oh,
My
this...
favorite part of that movie is
Count Frollo being the darkest, most evil villain ever.
Frollo being horny and not being able to deal with it.
Yeah, in my favorite Disney movie.
Beast
Look,
had
man.
two backs. You just killed.
Oh, I get it. It's about fucking.
I don't know. I think Tony Jay's performance as Count Frollo is maybe the single greatest performance in a Disney film ever.
Is good.
It's either that or
Tony J. One of those, like...
Vincent Price as
Yeah.
the big rat evil dude in The Great Mouse Detective. Because Vincent Price and The Great Mouse Detective is...
Oh, he's having so
scenery.
much fun.
He's having so much fucking fun. It's great.
It's
Price
very
does
fun to
nothing but
go
praise
back
for
to
it.
old clips of Vincent Price and just... Dude very much knew exactly what his niche was.
Of course he did. How do you
I
can't say the things he said without knowing?
There was an episode of This Is Your Life that they did for Christopher Lee, and one of the guests was Vincent Price, and he's just like, well, I was on a plane, and they said, wait, you're Christopher Lee, aren't you? And I said, no, I'm not Christopher Lee. Oh, then you're Boris Karloff, right? It's great. Just a strange man talking about making salmon in your dishwasher.
Look
on
it
the
up.
Johnny
It's a-
Carson show.
Yeah, look it up. It's very good.
Make salmon in your dishwasher.
If you wrap it in foil.
He's the person who started the rumor that you could cook food, that later the Mythbusters had to test. You could cook food by wrapping it in foil and putting it in your dishwasher.
Were they able to test it? Like, did it? I obviously
Confirmed.
tested it.
Vincent Price has told no lies. Lady really thinks that she's gonna be able to find some folks in this town, huh?
Your sister. I didn't know.
But yeah,
Oh,
Tony
no.
J, fucking great.
Murray's missing.
Yep. Yeah, he's really good in all of those Legacy of Kain games.
Right.
To Price?
No,
Tony J.
He plays the Elder God.
Find her, okay?
Okay.
It's all connected. And when we find
He has a very
Price is
distinct
really good in all
voice.
the
Like, you would
Yes, he-
immediately know who Tony J was.
Well, I think all of us have seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's
Yeah,
his
he's-
real
he's
voice,
Frollo,
and he made
yeah.
money. He made money on that voice.
Yep.
For him.
He was in a lot of cartoons in the 90s.
I mean, his character Monsieur d'Arc in Beauty and the Beast is basically a low-rent Count Frollo.
Hey, is he the... Are you talking about the Beauty and the Beast sequel?
No.
No, the Beauty and the Beast sequel is the one where Tim Curry is the evil mirror.
Yes.
Was he the
has-
evil mirror or the organ?
The organ. He's an evil organ.
He's the evil organ
Evil
who has a
organ
gay
that they
crush on the
kill
Beast.
They kill by using the mirror, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Who could forget Beauty and the Beast: The Enchanted Christmas, a movie in which
Hey,
Tim
we
Curry
all
plays
saw
an
it,
evil
clearly.
organ. Yes, because
I-
I was a child in the 90s.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. I don't remember enough about it to know.
So Justin,
Like how
Tim
the
Curry
organ got
plays
killed.
an evil organ who's
Ah.
jealous of Belle.
I've heard of
Reasons.
Tim Curry. I know that Tim Curry wants to go to space because it's the only place uncorrupted by capitalism.
Okay. I think I've
He's
got
also the
easier
voice of
ways.
Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. No, I think I know of an easier way to remind Gino who Tony J is. He was Dr. Lipschwitz in the Rugrats series.
Who's Dr. Lipschitz? Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Lipschwitz. That's right.
Which, to this day, I am still amazed that Nickelodeon allowed them to get that joke in.
Dr. Lipschitz? Yeah, it's very good. I mean, one of the most iconic scenes of television is Mr. Pickles baking the pudding at midnight.
This is also the decade where they
Ren and Stimpy.
They got away with fingerprints.
Yeah,
The name of the show.
in Animaniacs. Yes.
Animaniacs.
And the joke is, yeah, it's a fingering joke.
Yes, I've seen it. It's a pretty good joke. Animaniacs was pretty good.
They brought it back. I hear the
did.
new season was good.
What? Oh, that's a late. Okay, that's
She's a
not a
lady.
monster.
it's an escort
Whoa,
mission.
whoa,
That was not an
whoa,
enemy.
She's a lady.
No, worse. Yeah, it's an escort mission.
More
Is it really?
I
terrifying.
can pry the open with. I can't. Okay, I gotta pull out my pipe.
You have like 4 things in your
pull
pocket
up
that
your
can get
pipe.
you in
Let's
there.
get lit.
Listen, I know you live in the state of California where those sorts of things are legal. Unfortunately, oh boy, election season's coming up, and I've started getting local political ads.
I've just been
Yeah.
getting a lot of spam.
And I don't want to say which state I live in, but one of the third-party candidates for governor is a real nutcase piece of shit.
But
And
But you mean an American politician?
oh well, listen, we'll talk about this off stream.
Oh, okay, so Braden lives in Georgia and he has to decide between Herschel Walker, right?
No, Herschel Walker's running for Senate.
Making a joke that you live in
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Your joke was bad because it was incorrect.
Yes, he sounds very Georgian to me.
Hell yeah, man! I'm all.
The joke is that he doesn't want people to know his state, so I'm lying about it.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
I don't know.
just here celebrating that you got the sewer map.
I got the sewer
Yay.
map. Boop,
And was
boop.
there a person in that hole? Were there legs in that hole?
Yeah, there were legs in that hole.
Yeah. So your save points are just neon signs.
But yeah,
sitting on the wall.
local political ads on YouTube, where a candidate for governor who is a third party candidate, but I see his signs enough to know he will probably get at least 10% of the vote. Is like the greatest genocide in world history is against the unborn. And it's like,
No.
Okay, well, Brayden, how about you talk about horror games?
I love horror games.
Yes, the
Hey, those
beast
legs.
thing.
Was that Jimmy Hoffa?
Yeah, sports. Yeah, I have said before, I've enjoyed doing this feature, but also I got very close to burning myself out and going insane last week.
Well, why?
Because Carrier got really boring.
Oh, okay. So,
Wait, isn't that supposed to be a generally okay game?
Yeah, the thing about Carrier was that it was okay. It wasn't...
Okay, so it needs to be either a very good game or a very bad one.
Yeah, and also Corpse Party. That's
Corpse 2 Party.
Corpse 2 Party, yeah. Okay, yeah, I really like this gameplay sequence where I am doing nothing and just kind of walking through the sewer.
It provides you plenty of opportunity to have conversation.
Yeah.
look at the shadow. Look at that weird pixelated fucking shadow that was on that woman's face. Wow. Hey, Gino, do you know what's something that I'm learning by doing this fantasy league, which Brayden, you are a part of?
Yeah.
NBA fans have like zero patience, like at all.
Yeah.
You. Every year. Every time.
No. I am impatient when it comes to the Kings and just the Kings.
I bet the Saw game is better than this. The Saw game at least has, like, is at least aware of how dumb it is.
I'm gonna actually challenge you on that. I'm gonna challenge you on that because the Saw game has basically one premise, and it just literally grinds it into your eye over and over again.
But there's a mini game where you have to put your hand into a toilet full of needles. That's funny.
Glad you've learned to dodge roll. Just run away from these things. There's no
I don't get
experience,
any
there's no
benefit
point
from
not
fighting them.
or fight. Just
Open
run.
the door.
I'll hold it open. You come through.
But yeah, just to give you an idea, Gino. So
They made 2 of those Saw games.
20% of all people who had Karl Anthony Towns rostered dropped him.
How many percent?
20. He went from 99% to 89% after yesterday's game.
No.
Yes. He went from number 9 to 89. Sorry. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yes. 10%. Sorry. I can't do math. But
I was like, is there some weird math that I'm not?
no, I'm sorry. 10% dropped. He went from 9 to 89 just because he didn't get enough points.
Run away from this thing.
I don't think he really has a chance.
No,
Another.
it was in my way.
Goodness, there was a button mashing sequence.
Yeah.
That you also know it's a 360
But
game.
which button do I mash? There are 4 of them!
Does it not throw a prompt up?
No!
Good. Melee button. I don't know.
There are 2 melee buttons!
Oh, okay, sure.
And there's also a dodge button.
What you do is you take your whole palm and you just push all the buttons
So
at the
I'm
same
sorry,
time.
I misspoke. The player who 22% players have just completely dropped him is Jamal Murray. He went from 94 to 72. He's gone from 16 to 205.
God, the run speed is just so pathetic.
Does he get tired? He doesn't get tired, right?
No.
Let me.
No,
as someone who's been playing,
there is no sprint button.
as someone who's been playing Grounded, let me tell you, the best invention that Elden Ring brought is unlimited stamina when you're not in combat.
Yeah.
Just pacing himself all the time. Yep.
But anyways, Gino, I think it's safe to say being a little patient with Jamal Murray is probably the correct answer.
I'm not going to trade in any of my players unless they get injured. That's my
also
strategy.
wrong. It's also wrong, but giving up on a guy after one game is dumb. I dropped a dude who I had picked up because there was another dude of similar talent, not because I thought he was bad or something.
See, Gino, you're over here playing with your heart because you're like, ah, yes, I know who this person is and I know they're skilled at basketball. Me? I just look at the numbers. I'm a cold, hard realist.
That's what I mean. His numbers were too low.
Gotta put more points into throwing ball into hooping. Also
Love hooping.
Fuck you!
This thing blocked your
It blocks
shot?
my shotgun.
Does it block
What the
a
fuck?
shotgun?
That seems like a bad day.
Okay, just run mine. She probably won't let you. That's
There are
Is
only
his
a
hand hanging out of
handful
his
of
butt?
cardinal rolls in video games.
Never mind.
Blocking the shotgun, that's one of the cardinal rolls.
Shouldn't be able to do that.
No.
Man, when that player
Yes.
blocked that shotgun blast with his arm during that game with the Pacers, it was a whole thing.
Oh God. Saved all those kids though. So Justin, you did you're not wrong. This monster's head comes out of its tuchus. That's what's horrifying.
It's
Yeah.
really fucked up, bro.
It's got a spot where
out.
its head should be, but instead.
Because that looks like a Dead Space reject.
Yeah, it is.
Who made this? What company?
This was
made this?
Double Helix, who so they did a bunch of other like questionable third-person action games and licensed stuff. They are responsible for. They made a game based on the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern film.
They made They made the video game. You may recall this. The video game adaptation of G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, which is, if you've been following the Bombcast, you'll remember this discussion. They did the front mission that everyone wants to
Front
forget
Mission
about.
Evolved. Yeah.
The third-person action game.
They do the Avatar, the Last Airbender.
No.
No, but they did Battleship, the video game adaptation of Battleship.
But here's the thing. So then they made the first season of the Killer Instinct, and then they
did
got
that
bought by
Strider remake.
Amazon and got
Oh.
absorbed into that hell nightmare factory.
Yeah, they got bought into and turned into Amazon Games, which I believe this year their creative head stepped down and basically I think a large portion of them are working on the Lord of the Rings MMO that got canceled, and now they've been repurposed into Lost Ark and New World.
Good as you noticed that save point, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of them are working on New World now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lost Ark isn't an Amazon developed game. They just are publishing it over here.
I think they assist in some part of its development
Sure.
from time to time, but like localization, I know for a fact Amazon is paying the money for that in particular.
I remember
But
when
yeah.
Lost Ark like blew up this year, and everyone's like, "Oh, look, it's," and then I'm like, "Oh, it's a Korean MMO."
Remember when New World was melting all those graphic cards?
My favorite thing about New World was not when it was melting all the graphics card. It's when it turned out you could just put like type in code into the chat window and the game would accept it.
That's not an uncommon way to try to hack into something, but yeah. There was something with there was a Minecraft exploit where you could get into the server. It actually turned into a pretty big cybersecurity thing earlier this year. I forget what it was. Let me look that up.
Something with Java. Java.
Always
exploit.
something with Java. Oh, the Java exploit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Oh, is this? Oh, dang it. Log4j. It's Log4j
Yeah.
exploit. Yep.
That was a big thing in the IT department I was in earlier this year.
Yes. Yes, it was.
It
Back
was-
in my day, we just used Firebug to fuck up websites when we wanted to.
But yeah, the first I heard of it was one of our programmers talking about somebody using it in Minecraft or something.
Sounds about right.
You just put some code in the chat box in Minecraft and get access to the server running that game. Wherever you were.
They did not sanitize their inputs. See.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Shoot them. Just
I
run.
can't. I can't run also because I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and there are 3 of them.
You're faster than them.
No, I'm not.
You've got little claw hands. You've got human legs.
I had
Listen.
to look up if Firebug is even in the server. That's definitely been discontinued.
Look at these fucking hitboxes.
I really enjoy the fact that these enemies are coming at you one at a time like gentlemen. Oh, good on them. Finding bugs. And these are not Junji. These are not Joe designs.
No,
Or
this,
they would look better.
no. If this was like, hey, World of Horror apparently still being in development is not a dead game.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
Played
They
World of Horror. What do you mean?
My guy-
that game is still in early access and like
Yeah,
has
that game
had
is still
one
early
update
access.
in the last year.
Oh, okay. It's a good game.
Yeah, but they should finish it.
It's finished enough.
No, it's not.
Played a
But
lot of it.
The
I
last,
enjoyed it.
Sure, but the complete radio silence by that developer in terms of
It sounds
Ever
like they had
moving out
some
of-
mental health stuff.
yeah.
But also, and part of that was because people were going like, "Where's the game? Dead game," which is fun. My favorite thing is when Steam reviews just like abundantly don't understand the concept of early access, and it's just like, see, I had to kill those things in order
Did
to
you get a
progress.
stinger that
Yeah.
told you that?
No, I heard the lady being attacked.
Okay. Ooh.
They don't respawn or anything, do they?
No.
Oh.
Oh, here we
Don't
go.
respawn in this game.
I also like how the frame rate. Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, just keep.
Clear stealth.
It's like the game stuns you and then has code sitting there waiting to say, okay, when he gets back up, knock him down again.
Yeah, I like being stun locked, Justin.
Switch to shotgun. Beast with 2 backs. Done the Beast with 2 backs design in Silent Hill games like 4 different times.
How does everybody feel about the Silent Hill 2 remake? My understanding is it's being made by the guys who made the Medium, and that wasn't well received.
No, the medium seems quite poor. What I've heard about the
Layers of
story, of the medium sounds very bad, and Layers of Fear, I will never not just say, hey, look at that clip of Jerma playing it, where the ghost baby
Or Neanners.
runs against the wall over
Or
and over and over
Neanners.
again.
Neanners' reaction is just as fucking funny.
Yep, yeah. Yeah. What happened here? Oh, there's so much blood everywhere. Yeah, Neander's reaction also very good. But yeah, that I posted it in our Discord, the clip of Jerma. 'Cause it's like, okay, yeah, these are the people you want to handle, you know, a game that is fairly subtle and like doesn't bludgeon you over the head with its themes.
You considered that we're cheap.
I
They
just
were
think
very easy to afford.
Bloober Team has failed upwards in a way that I think only Quantic Dream really can compare to. Oh, there's barbed wire and shit around my house.
We're in Shepherd's Glen, not Silent Hill.
It's on the other side of the lake.
Wait.
Is it Toluca Lake?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
no.
on the other side. You're on the other side of the lake, which I think
I house circle.
I hate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just you know the way curses work, right? It's within a certain radius.
I'm watching this video of this guy watching this baby run into the wall, and that's pretty. I've never seen this before. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very funny that you can just keep doing the trigger over and over again. Like it will not.
Oh, I haven't gotten to that part. Is he really just going to step backwards and it's just going to do it again?
Alex, come in. Are you there?
Yes.
Wheeler, are you all right?
Hey, I've been better, but I'm
As many times as you want, baby.
Oh yeah, but we got.
Why did they think that's
I'm
scary in the
looking for it
first
now.
place?
Where are you?
I'm just now leaving the station to find Fitch.
Like
Fair
you need to
enough. I'm gonna be playing
understand
that game
that
for the
Layers of
podcast.
Fear is a game
these
that
the guys who
exists
Okay.
entirely
Are these
because
the guys-
PT.
Are these the guys who made Observer?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that was generally considered a decent game.
That's the only one people seem to like. Yeah, people seem to like Observer, but that game is also just like, hey, cyberpunk tropes.
I could so just keep watching Edge Runners.
Yeah,
Which
It's all right.
CDProject just said that they're not going to do a second season.
I've
good.
not finished it, so like, does this season actually like end, or are they? Is there like a?
It sounds like it is a
Finish.
pretty self-contained story.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah, I'm gonna
say-
finish it.
You could say that maybe I'd like to see that Studio Trigger team do that universe again, but also I shot my shot about that entirely.
Yep.
I read your blog.
I said everything I wanted to say about that.
See, I need to just catch up on all of the Studio Trigger anime I haven't watched from the last few years, so I can hate watch it.
From what I know of their shows, you could just watch Edge Runners and not.
Yeah, I could just watch
Yeah.
Edge Runners and SSSS Dynazenon.
Is this X tricky?
My sweet, beautiful summer child.
Whose blood is that? What have you done?
Doc,
What
what's
have you
going on?
done? Like, it's meant to be eerie, but it's just...
Get away from me.
It's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Silent Hill Homecoming. So fucking stupid.
Like, it's a poster warning about STDs.
When you escaped from the police department and you had to fight so many of the dong
Yeah.
hammerheads, that's not scary anymore. There's
No.
too many.
Yeah, the Doctor
One
from Carrier's
monster,
better.
One monster who's far away is scary. One monster up close is probably actually less scary. And then 5 monsters chasing you going booga 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 is now no longer scary.
So the rule of 3 applies to horror games.
This is this is also the era of
Every horror game became an action game.
This is Resident Evil 5.
Just punching the boulder.
Yeah. Resident Evil 5, a game where you punch the boulder and also just like, oh, racism, huh?
This is where ZP says that shit started with Resident Evil 4, and it set a bad precedent.
Okay.
Yeah, but Resident Evil 4 is a good video game.
So
Shot her head
also,
off.
so is 5. I enjoy 5.
5 is fine.
It's got a problem in the middle third, a very significant one, but I've still enjoyed it several times.
I didn't use guns, so I didn't notice that you could shoot heads off in this game.
Yeah, it works pretty well.
You can look up those nurses.
Also, ZP, does this mean I can blame Myst for every shitty Myst clone you've ever played?
No.
It influenced all of them. Wouldn't have Shivers without Myst. I'm gonna be an ass about this.
There's the serum.
Should Gen Urobuchi go to jail for making every single edgy anime of the last decade?
Yes.
Slippery slope. You're making a slippery slope.
I'm just saying, Madoka Magica was very influential.
Can you blame a thing for all the shit that followed it?
Only if I don't like the original thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Huh.
I see. So that's next.
Oh, I actually really like Resident Evil 4.
I
just
know.
I just hate how many times I've had to buy Resident Evil 4.
I played it in VR. It's pretty good in VR.
You can dual wield in VR, can't you?
Yes.
But I saw that seems pretty good.
Like, and the red 15 or the red 9, the Mauser gun, you straight up have to load it in from the top, like you do in the game. Okay, I looked at the doll and now it's like, Silent Hill, Silent Hill. It's just the beginning.
It
of
was
the movie.
normal that it was messed up.
What?
I need you to click that link that I just sent you.
Okay, I'm going to look at this link.
No. This is a basketball thing.
Okay.
That's great.
Yes, Russell.
That's
Speaking of
amazing.
Urobuchi,
Gen
You
Urobuchi
wake up-
is the Psychopath man.
you wake up in a I know who he is. He also did Sayano Uta, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
You wake up in a gore-filled room.
Yep.
What if you could have sex with Cthulhu?
What if Cthulhu was a little girl?
That you could have sex with.
Not in the Steam version.
Nope.
But she's
that was
only
that
a
was-
girl if you've had a horrible accident that's readjusted your eyes to set the world to be a
Yeah.
horrible flesh hellscape.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna read Sayano Uda. I'm sorry to
It's not
disappoint
for
you.
everyone. No, I'm not. It's one of those
Yeah.
games that it's not for everyone, and I don't intend to ever recommend it. But if you want to talk to me about how I feel about Sayano Uda, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it.
How do you feel about
Song of the
Satan?
Sky?
I like Fate Zero a lot.
Yep.
Like,
What if
genuinely, I think it's the only good piece of Fate media.
What if we played the very first visual novel?
Do you have
For
90
Fate.
hours you want to spend reading
what if
through?
we played the fan translation of the very first visual novel?
Do you want to spend 80 hours on a visual novel, ZP?
Look, Shiro's gonna get his dick wet.
Not only if you re-enable it. Only if you re-enable it with the fan translation. You don't have to.
You shouldn't, really.
No, because Nasu does not know how to write romance scenes to save his life.
And also, like...
Oh, behind me! Oh, no!
It's a monster.
The doll said
that's-
behind you, and it was creepy!
Also,
That
the
is
eroge back... I think the eroge background is why they don't want to...
That doesn't mean shit.
I mean, Tsukihime got one, but I think that...
Tsukihime hasn't been localized yet.
No, it's coming, though.
Is it?
It's getting a worldwide release.
That's great! I will happily read the Tsukihime remake. And go, oh...
Actually, let me check this.
This man's right... That man has not found a sentence he could not painfully extend.
Yeah, it will eventually get a worldwide release to assist newfound fans of Melty Blood.
Okay, that's great. I will happily pay money for and read the Tsukihime remake. But also, I think Nasu's a bad writer.
Oh yes, 100%.
The side story he wrote for 428 Shibuya Scramble is interminable.
But then again, you know, I mean, Fate Night has gone on.
Yeah,
to become
Fate Go.
this
Yes, Fate Go makes more money than God.
Empire. Yeah, and it really is weird that they don't want to go back to their past and bring any of that shit to.
I wonder if they just think the anime is fine. Like,
I think it's that, and also they don't want to get into a fight with their own fans about how to bring that shit into outside of Japan.
Because, like, hey, say what I will about the actual quality of Fate Stay Night as a visual novel, Ufotable knows how to make some pretty action scenes. And that's all I'll say. Like, I think the Unlimited Blade Works kind of sucks. Because Shiro is a piece of shit and I hate him. The inspiration for the anime shitboy category.
People die when they are killed.
People die when they are killed. Berserker is going berserk.
Isn't that all like a fan translation problem?
Yes, but yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a fan translation. But
I'm a fan of that translation, though.
It's a literal translation of a Japanese phrase.
Yeah.
But people die when they are killed.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
Words have never been said.
I just
Keep noise to a minimum. Haha.
I like Fate Zero.
Yeah, I mean, Emiya is a better character than Shiro.
Kuritsugu, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a gun wizard.
Is it the reincarnation of, I don't know,
No.
the kid or something?
No, Kuritsugu Emiya is just a wizard who uses guns. And all of his magic ability
and he's
is
Shiro's adopted father.
Yes, he's Shiro's adopted father.
He's a good
and
father.
Also he does a war crime. Several.
Okay, so that is not...
He is not one of the servants.
What are the characters?
Is this where we spend time talking about Astolfo and Neko?
No, because Astolfo isn't in main series Fate Stay Night.
No, he's in Fate Grand Order.
Yeah, Astolfo is in Fate Apocrypha, which was
in the Apocrypha side spin with.
The Fate Apocrypha anime is incredibly mediocre, but the last couple episodes have really good animation.
They know how to do really good animation or fight scenes.
Yeah. Fate Apocrypha is
well animated.
Well animated
also,
in spots.
And you might. This is a hot take. Fate Grand Order makes a lot of money.
Yeah. Fate Extra is incomprehensible because it's based on the third arc of a PSP dungeon crawler that only came out in Japan.
All of the Fate Stay Night characters have very elaborate and long Giant Bomb wikis.
Yes.
Yes, the people who like the Fate franchise really like the Fate franchise.
Yeah, they need help. I'm over here being like, let me tell you about how many different sabers there are. Okay, so Gino, Red Saber and Saber of Red are two different characters, you see.
Okay, I gotta go.
So, Red Saber is...
Okay,
I was watching Edge Runners, and I thought, maybe I should watch more anime.
And then we have to talk about...
And then you're talking about... And then you guys, like, have a conversation that proves to me why I don't watch anime.
You should watch anime, Justin. I started watching anime again.
Why?
I started watching because it's good, because I watched Kaguya-sama Love is War seasons 2 and 3, and I'm like, this is fantastic. Watched the first 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man and said, this seems fun. He's like a Dickensian orphan, if a Dickensian orphan was horny all the time and could turn into a chainsaw demon. It's great.
I think the use of the Fate characters in Melting Blood is the best shit.
Oh yeah, Saber's in. And then also MASH.
Yeah, MASH.
MASH is pretty good.
MASH Kyrie Light, my favorite character. By Gino.
Hey Gino, if you're still in the chat, there's an anime girl lady that wears a pink, that's got short pink hair, and her name is Kyrie. Like Kyrie the basketball man. She wields a giant sword that's basically a shield. And she wears a skin-tight jumper. Yeah. Or not jumper, it's like a fucking leotard.
Yeah, but MASH.
She's really good in Melty Blood.
Yeah. I know all the Melty Blood you play. See, at least I'm over here, admitting that the reason I haven't gone back to Melty Blood in the last little bit is because I got worked so badly by members of the Giant Bomb fighting game Discord.
All you want to do is work me. So how is that fair? How is that not you bringing your toxicity into my life?
I mean, it is a tacit admission that I would like you to be miserable.
Such good friends.
Oh shit. Mario Party and Mario Party 2 are coming to the Switch.
This looks like an insufferable puzzle.
Yeah, it's real good.
Oh, fuck all of this.
Yeah, this is good. This is really good.
Is there a lever you can put in that one, or do you just have to do it without that one?
Okay, here we go. Oh, I see. I see how this works. Okay, I figured it out. This is a Towers of Hanoi puzzle.
Yep.
Oh, ZP, why do you have such a hard time with Tower of Hanoi puzzles?
I didn't... What are you talking about? I just figured out what kind of puzzle this is, and now I'm solving it. You arse.
I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
It's a Towers of Hanoi puzzle. Well, so I have to transfer the power over.
This is just a Nocta. This is how Nocta got into the air cooler business. They saw this scene. I've got a Nocta.
I've got to knock the sense out of you.
Did Did the Dark Tide beta make you more excited for Dark Tide?
Yeah.
I think that game will get there. It's not there right now.
I think
and that's
technically
perfectly fine.
it's a mess right now, or at least it is in, you know, in the beta. But I don't know about the overarching structure of that game because I didn't play it long enough to see how that would manifest, but in terms of moment-to-moment gameplay, I think it is fantastic.
Get you a save point. I'll probably play it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I haven't like pre-ordered it because I'm fully expecting to be able to get a key at a discount from one of those key reseller sites, because when you're a poor college student and have a decent enough PC, turns out you can save a lot of money on games and Steam keys.
Yes, by essentially stealing them, yes.
No, they're authorized key resellers.
Fanatical isn't authorized.
Like Fanatical and Green Man Gaming both are authorized.
Excuse me. We need to emphasize Fanatical, now a subsidiary and
Of
in the
Fandom.
family of Giant Bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hold it. What's up?
You
They're
should have muted this. We should have
people in
told
one
him
place.
to. We should
You
have told him to
Braden.
mute this. Braden, mute.
There are
Braden,
far
hit
too
the
many people
mute
in
button.
one room.
Braden, mute the fucking. Braden, mute.
Okay, I'm back.
You forgot to mute all of that.
Got, like,
Not for the
12
stream, I
minutes.
didn't. I don't give a shit about you, twits.
No,
Oh.
I muted myself on stream.
Did you say kitty?
Oh wait, now I need to check if you unmuted yourself.
I can stop the bleeding.
Say something, Braden.
Hello.
These wounds cannot heal.
Why
Okay,
did you come to this place?
I come here to remind myself. See, I like
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, I know, right?
Stop talking like an idiot.
It's already
Start giving me
Thursday.
straight answers.
Yeah.
My brother is
I think I've
missing.
fully.
Their
No,
son is
I've
missing.
definitely fully
So is
recovered
Scarlet.
from
I wanted
The
my
booster
way
shot.
out.
I don't care about them or
my
you.
booster flu shot
My
combo.
princess is the only thing that matters.
Wombo combo.
Her little hands.
This is so good. This is really
He's got all of the cut scars like he's Mr. Saz from the
yeah, Mr.
Batman
Zaz,
stuff.
yeah. Not Mr. Saz, my favorite Final Fantasy character.
who's a very good dad.
Unlike this guy who's cutting himself. Because Silent Hill, creepy.
Scarlet's doll.
Not all of that Silent Hill stuff looked bad. In fact, some of it looked good.
This looks dumb. This is very silly.
This guy is about to turn into something. You should probably shoot.
He's in his underwear. You can't trust a man that's just in his underwear bleeding profusely. You should probably shoot him in the head right now.
I can't.
Yeah, that'd
I
be a
gotta
good idea.
look at him dumbfounded.
You should probably kill him now.
And then the doll's gonna turn into a weird monster.
Yeah, you're right. This is clown shit. Well, he's got stripes like he's a fucking candy cane.
Oh, look, the doll. It's a monster.
forgive me.
Ah! I love video games. This is so dumb.
This is maybe the worst boss you've seen so far.
Of the two.
This is a really... There have been evil doll bosses in Silent Hill games prior, and this is maybe the worst looking, least threatening one.
What other games have like all segments? This Evil 8
I mean,
one.
Silent Hill
Evil
2 has... Yeah, that's right. But also, you know, Silent Hill has, you know, like the creepy mannequins.
Does Rule of Rose anything like this? It seems like that right now.
Rule of
A doll
Rose
segment.
might have that, but Rule of Rose is at least, like, weird and fucked up. And it's about, like, abuse in a more sensitive way than this game is. I can't tell if I'm doing damage.
One leg got busted, but you can't seem to do anything to anything else. I think those fall apart a little bit though, at least.
This is so dumb.
How long is this game? Is this
Not
like
very
a
long.
standard 8 through 60
Yeah, this is
generation?
an 8 to 10 hour game of its era, and it's probably not actually 10.
What superlative do you believe you could give this game, Ray? It's not most disappointing.
I had no expectations.
Game that made me feel nothing?
No, because I think this game's actually, like, funny when it tries to be scary. This is definitely, like, maybe the most inept game from a large video game franchise that is meant to be, like, a mainline entry. Which is, admittedly, a number of caveats. Because,
Would you say this is more inept than Resident Evil 6?
Yes.
That's not saying
my feelings on Resident Evil 6 are well documented at this point.
You played that game from start to finish.
On stream.
For charity.
It wasn't for charity. That was just the first time Joku and I played a game together.
I remember seeing that. You guys were fighting some monster thing?
Yeah.
Giant Wesker.
Yep.
Oh wait, Wesker's not in that
No,
game.
Wesker's not in
no,
it.
wait,
Son of
Wesker's
Wesker.
5.
6.
Son of Wesker. 6 is the one that has Volcano Wesker, right?
Like, yeah. No.
No, 5 is volcano.
5 is the volcano.
Okay. They start to blur.
No, 5 is the very racist one.
Okay.
Oh, I hate this. I just like being knocked down by a boss over and over again and not knowing if I'm hitting it or not. And then having it drop on me. And then it bit off my head. Because I still don't know which button I need to mash.
Oh, boy.
You had to start back at the beginning. Is this cutscene unskippable?
Doctor, do you need some...
Oh, that's a good question.
You're bleeding bad. Don't you touch me. I bleed out the sin, but it grows back. So I must let it out every day. Fine, you crazy fool. I was only trying to help. You? You? You can't do anything. Why did you come to this place?
I come here to remind myself. It's the only place I go where she listens to me.
Who listens? Scarlet? Is she here?
She's here with me now. My baby. My beautiful child. Daddy forgot to bring you a present today. She loves dollies.
Yeah.
I just think the hitboxes in this game are shit. Like, how am I supposed to block that?
There is no block button.
Like, there's a dodge button that sometimes is a parry.
How does this character and this game make you feel on the inside?
I think this game is inept.
Would it win your most inept?
No, because Countdown Vampires is inept to the point of being hilarious. This is no.
I enjoyed watching Countdown.
Countdown Vampires is just like, what? Misato? What is Misato? What is girls? I do not understand. And then it's like, girls.
The part of that game that just continues to put a smile on my face is they got this big beefy guy, and then they give him the most lead sounding voice after him.
Yep. Alright. I saved my handgun ammo for this phase, so hopefully this should go better.
I'm watching some of the Resident Evil 4 gameplay, and I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna.
I know they're not gonna remake that game, but
They're not going. No, if they are making the remake that actually would make that game interesting, they're not going to reveal that game.
No, that shit's not going to be pre-release.
They're not going to like, oh shit, we're not actually gonna get Little Lord Boy.
I think Little Lord Boy was in the trailer.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I'm very tired still.
This game, I don't know. I don't think RE4 works without being silly.
I hope it's silly. I mean, Leon quips. One of the things in that combat gameplay is showing that Leon still quips when he shoots things.
Okay, I'm just skipping through it. I will probably play it and probably enjoy it. I don't know. There's just some part of me that's like, this is the Resident Evil 4 that people are gonna play, and they're gonna love this one, and they're just gonna look at the other one and be like, ew. Which is the same way I feel about Resident Evil 2, so I guess I can't say much. But...
That's the way of the world. Although, you know, sometimes remakes are bad. Sometimes remakes.
Sometimes they're Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Resident Evil 8's getting a DLC with the girl from the game. Apparently, like 20 years later.
Yeah.
Which I am curious about. Like,
they're putting a proper mercenaries mode in it.
Yeah. Which that game seems pretty well built for one of those. That game's like actual gameplay. I don't recall being genuinely.
And what if you could play as the big vampire mom? And Heisenberg.
Yeah. The internet's gonna love that.
Yeah. The internet loves performative horniness. See, it's funny when you say, step on me, mommy, because normally that's the sort of thing that one would not share publicly. And at some point it becomes ironic. But is it ironic? Let's talk. Hello, I'm Anthropology Betrary Water.
So, what anthropological lessons can we learn from this doll boss? You stabbed it in its heart.
Yeah, I got a key.
To get a key. That's a weird place to put a fucking key.
Oh no, I'm falling into the blood!
Pick up the key, though.
This is such chump.
They should have just puked up the key. That would have been fun.
Yeah. Oh, look at the doll. I've seen the symbol on this key before. I remember seeing it in Town Hall when I was a kid. I don't remember where in the building, though.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the clear Iron Cross symbolism here. Silent Hill, decidedly against denazification.
Alright, I'm gonna stop as soon as I get to the next save point, so if you want to stream today...
No, I'm too tired. I still don't have enough energy. I'll probably stream tomorrow now that we don't have tabletop.
Yeah. I might be driving tomorrow. I might just hang out at my parents' house for a little bit.
Probably wind up just playing Grounded with my brother some more.
Is that game? Are you still enjoying that game?
I am. Listen, I like my games where I build a base and explore a world and find new items and get better armor and then go back and build a bigger base. So on and so forth. It's gonna be pretty bad if you get killed and then you have to go back to before the boss.
This game wouldn't do that.
No. It does do checkpoints, but I need to do a hard save. For my own edification.
But yeah, a lot of what makes Grounded genuinely difficult is unlike a lot of games of that type. Unlike a lot of games of that type, it expects you to actually participate in its combat system more than just swinging a weapon. If you just walk up to anything and just swing your sword or mace or whatever constantly, you're going to die. You gonna play any more Pathfinder now that they got all that, now they got the enhanced edition out?
I probably don't really have time right now. But I still have that run going in the roguelite mode with all the dwarfs.
Cool.
Everyone's like level 7 or 8 now. I added a kineticist.
When you add a character, does it start that character at the level the rest of your party is at?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's good. Oh, this is good because the monsters are still in the cutscene, letting you know it's in engine, which means they're going to attack me as soon as it ends. Oh shit, it's the doorknob to his house?
It's a real weird thing to put on the edge of a knife. Or the handle or whatever it's called. Is there anything else coming out this year?
Yes, Bayonetta.
Oh yeah.
Comes out next week. I forgot about this. I forgot that Star Ocean 6 was next week.
Yep.
Which I feel bad because I want Tri-Ace to continue living as a game developer.
But also that game looks like dog shit.
Also, that game doesn't look great. Or, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, Star Ocean's character designs have not ever translated to 3D. They all look like fucking creepy dolls.
That game's being they're charging $60 for
Yes!
that game.
It's a full... Isaac Shepard. Why isn't this on the wall?
Game looks so bad though.
It looks like it's impressive, but also I want Tri-Ace to continue. I would like.
Is it literally just like? Is it just like the visuals literally look bad, or what looks bad?
I mean, like it's just, you know, the character designs for Star Ocean do not translate well into 3D
or hyper realistic 3D, especially. I actually think the PS2 era was fine.
Oh yeah, no, the PS2 one is fine, but it's specifically 4, 5, and 6.
I was okay with 4. The Last Hope.
Yeah.
I think I like that one.
Maverick.
That game has a pretty fun combat system.
Yeah. Absolutely. I just feel bad because it sounds like this is literally their last shot, and if this game does not do okay, and they don't have any other projects lined up, Tri-Ace as a company will cease to be.
Yeah. Live by the gotcha, die by the gotcha.
I'm just, Lightning Returns. Makers of fine Lightning Returns.
And Tri-Ace make Lightning Returns?
Yes.
I did not know that.
They also made a Valkyrie Profile. And
I thought they were doing a new Valkyrie Profile. Or that's a different dev?
It's a different developer. Because Square owns the IP. Oh, I see. We gotta go through the backyard.
I don't miss much about the 7th generation of consoles.
No,
there were some good games, but there's a lot of this.
Yeah, no, I think the Xbox 360 generation of consoles has actually aged sort of poorly, in a way that like what are the defining games from that generation that really that you would want to go back to?
That I'd want to go back to?
Yes.
The first 3 Gears of War games. Like, Call of Duty 4 is still a good game. It's the problem with Call of Duty 4 is everything that came after it.
Borderlands 2.
I feel like Borderlands 2 is. I think that game came out on Xbox One, didn't it?
No.
No,
yeah,
that
they
was a
ported all that
game.
shit forward. No, but yes.
But anyway, Borderlands 2.
Leisure Suit Larry, box office bust. Yeah, no, Gears of War 3.
Yeah. But also every game was Gears of War.
Apart from the Halos and Gears of Wars'.
Oh, I see.
And Mass Effect 1 and 2, sure.
Is it gonna make me go back through the cemetery? Is that what I have to do?
Big bumpin'?
Yeah, Sneak King, obviously. Steve Bannon's Sneak King.
Dead Space 2?
Yeah, Dead Space 2 is my actual answer. Because that game is remarkable.
Bioshock 2 Minerva's Den?
Yeah, the best Bioshock game.
Infinite.
I watched Joku play the end of that game recently.
Infinite?
Yeah. And I was surprised at how angry it made me.
Why did it make you angry?
Because it's like, oh, Go
ahead, sorry.
I am making a wanking motion right now.
Oh. I don't know, I've beat that game 2 or 3 times, and every single time I enjoyed it. Like, yeah, I understand it's a little bit indulgent, a lot indulgent, but I still enjoy it.
I'm trying to think of, yeah, Halo 4.
I like Halo 4 a lot.
Where the fuck is the save point?
Shadow Complex. That's a game that's simple and easy, and I like it still.
I hope that game is still good.
Fez.
Sure.
Red Dead Redemption.
Hmm.
The Orange Box.
Most of the games on the Orange Box came out during the PS2 era.
No, just Half-Life 2 did.
Okay.
Episode
Mass
1 and
Effect
Episode 2
2.
were... Yeah, I
Ghost
mentioned Mass
Recon
Effect 2.
Advanced Warfighter.
Metal Gear Rising.
Bayonetta.
Final Fantasy 13. Red Faction Gorilla is a good choice. Like all of those musical rhythm games like Guitar Hero and Rock Band that are slowly becoming a dying breed because no one makes fucking plastic instruments anymore. Oh wait, now I'm remembering a game of my childhood that I truly love. Vegas and Vegas 2.
Okay, it still says investigate the town hall, so I'm wondering if there's more stuff in here.
Geometry Wars.
That's a
Okay, I'm gonna say Arkham Asylum
Wars
and none of
2.
its sequels.
The second game's fine. Burnout Paradise.
Burnout Revenge. That was a PS2 game, but I liked Revenge more than Paradise.
All of those good UFC games. And yeah, you're gonna be shit-eating Rain Man, but there were a bunch of good sports games.
Whatever, I'm not gonna tell people.
I don't know.
No.
There's a part of me that still wants to say Street Fighter 4.
Sure.
I'm not saying it was a bad generation. It was actually, I think it was a really good generation. It's just,
I think that
I feel like there's so much mud, so much stuff like this game.
Well,
Everything
I feel
looks
like,
brown.
I feel like the problem with that generation also is that lasted so long that technology showed its age, and we think of when all of those games started to look like butt because the technology was being stretched too thin.
Run at sub 720, sub 30 FPS.
The 8th generation also lasted just as long.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying that 360 PS3 era set a standard.
I also feel like games did not jump as far forward between 2013 and 2020 as they did between 2005 and 2013.
Yeah.
So are you going to actually finish Silent Hill Homecoming?
Should I?
You should.
Okay, then I will. I get the impression it's not a very long game. But whatever.
I think you'll have fun with it. You'll have fun. You're having fun right now.
I'm going to look at GameFAQs right now and see how far I am in a walkthrough.
In real time, dear viewers.
That's
you're
right.
watching the unmaking of a man right now.
I like having a good time and not a bad time. Okay, I'm literally more than halfway through the game. So
yeah, you should finish it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna finish.
I'm gonna finish it. But first, I'm gonna eat food because I haven't eaten dinner.
Wait, you're not coming back later tonight, are you?
No.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
No.
Make good choices.
Good night, everybody.